Acclaimed British character actor Michael Sheen has played public figures like Brian Clough in The Damned United, David Frost in Frost Nixon, and famously Tony Blair. He's taking up the challenge of posing as Chaplin.
Every morning going onto the film set, I'll sit in makeup, and that becomes a really important period of time for me, because I'll always get the photographs of the character or anything that visually kind of helps me, and we'll put them up on the mirror, and sitting there for an hour or whatever it is, hour and a half every morning, it's like just slowly it starts to seep in, and looking in the mirror. But, you know, clearly there's something, a lot of him in it. It's a mask as much as any you know, actual mask is. He's created this kind of mask to reveal himself. Like what Oscar Wilde said, give a man a mask and he'll show you his true face. And that's so true. You know?
I wanted to see if Michael wanted it to be, as we just talked, that mask and we do the full makeup, or if you just the costume and the hat and maybe that would be enough and your face.
I think the full makeup, don't you?
I
think we should go for the full thing, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
so.
For the
total transformation.
I'd veer towards being heavier with the makeup rather than lighter.
I think so.
Because the more, I'm liking the idea of being able to get a sense of someone way back there somehow looking out from behind this mask.
The distinctiveness of Chaplin's look is both a challenge and an advantage. Chaplin is one of the most recognisable characters in history, so it's important to get him just right.
Costumes that we selected for Chaplin, we did the kind of turn-of-the-century looking cutaway jacket and the little waistcoat. And since he's kind of like a hobo, we just did these kind of like ties that are just kind of a little sash.
Where did you get them from?
All this came from Western Costume. They have archives of clothes back through like the mid-1800s up till current. Loads of anything you can imagine. Picked like several different waistcoats that, like this one was just kind of a dingy cotton. So
this is the fabric that would be most accurate, but I think the pattern, the pattern on this one would probably be closest to a Chaplin pattern.
Why did he go for this costume?
Well, he was on the set at Keystone his first couple of weeks on the job, and it was early February of 1914, and his director, Max Sennett, just told him to go put on a comedy makeup. He borrowed a little bit of this and that from other people, and according to Keystone, he used large, gargantuan pants belonging to Fatty Arbuckle, and another comedian, James Avery, he used his small jacket, and then he borrowed a derby from Arbuckle's father-in-law and Ford Sterling's size 14 shoes. They were so big for Chaplin, he had to put them on the opposite feet just to get them to stay on, and that's where part of the splay-footed walk comes from.
How old was he at this point?
He would have been in his early 20s. I think the costume overall, when you look at it, it's somebody who's still very much, although down on their luck, not financially secure, obviously. He's still trying to become part of the petty bourgeoisie with the hat, the cane. He's still trying to maintain his respectability. And I think that that was something that was very important to people who immigrated here, who were still finding their way and trying to find their feet financially and socially. And the fact that his films were silent, there wasn't a language barrier. So immigrants who came to the U.S. could easily understand his films and appreciate them.
I take pictures of actors a lot, but rarely in character, and I was enthralled by Michael's detailed and ritualised preparation.
It's not the right shape either. This is sort of wider here than it is here, so it's making that shape, whereas his is straighter. Well, it's kind of, yeah, I think it's sort of like, it comes, yeah, it's more like, not a triangle. You know, I drive people mad, I think, because I'm so particular about things. That's pretty close, I think.
Maybe not as pointy there.
But it's not as, yeah, maybe not, and slightly fuller on the end as well.
What do you think, Michael?
It's slightly uneven as a shape.
We're going to cut it
But I think it's quite good having that slightly smokier thing around the top of it. I like
blend it
that.
a
That's
little
good.
bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Shall we get dressed?
Yeah. I don't like looking at myself, particularly. So the more I'm looking in the mirror and the more I start to see the character start to emerge, then I know when I'm getting there because I start enjoying looking at myself. Can I ask you to see what you think?
Tell me.
Can we just fill in that a little bit?
Darker.
Yeah, just...
I love how into this you are. It's amazing.
I'm obsessive.
It's the ultimate character, and you've got the ultimate character actor playing the ultimate character, so it's a nice circle, really. It's very exciting. Okay. God, it's great. Great. Chin down a little. Listening to Michael talk about how he gets into someone's head as an actor to play a real person is a really interesting reflection on what a photographer does to pull out the person that's beneath the mask, as he put it. And tilt at the waist a little to the left. That's it there. Great. That's great.
And that's my ambition for this shot, to capture not just an image of Chaplin, but Michael's performance.
Put your nose to the right a little, that's it. Tilt the top of the head to the left a tiny bit, and then your nose slightly to the right, that's it. Good. That's great. Eyebrows. Really looking through. Oh, I love it.
There's something kind of resigned about his face.
Yes.
And that's what's kind of difficult to get. He's both kind of present and not present. Can we just do a few more?
Yeah, we can do as many as you want.
Rather than trying to get exactly the right
Pose.
physicality,
Yeah,
I
got
want
it.
to try and do whatever it takes to get the right sort of feel.
Yeah,
Is that
got
okay?
it. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
I wanted to sort of look down
Yeah.
and then just say when, and I'll look up.
Okay.
And now, as if by magic, Charlie appears.
3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's closer.
That's amazing. That's a bit weird. It's really different. He really looks like him. Yeah. I'm really excited
Yeah.
by that. Because Michael's done real people before, I think he knows how to try and inhabit a character. I get a little bit kind of obsessed by form and position and stuff, and he did that very naturally, and then once he'd got into that, he just took it the extra mile. That's it for me. I'm really happy with that.
Good. Okay, good.
Gee.
Good. I would
Yeah.
mess around with the hat a little bit.
Yes,
I don't
bring
like
it.
the shape of the hat. It's not quite right.